Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story that's been buzzing across the UK and beyond, involving the BBC, the Princess of Wales. And a simple, but significant name. It seems the British national broadcaster has landed in a bit of hot water for, well, using a name many of us still associate with the princess, Kate Middleton. So, here's what went down. During a live broadcast on Armistice Day, a very solemn and important day of remembrance in the UK, a BBC News presenter referred to the Princess of Wales as Kate Middleton. This didn't just happen once. The BBC's own apology mentions errors, plural, which suggests it happened multiple times during the hours of live coverage. The presenter anchoring the segment was Rajini Vaidyanathan. Now, you might be thinking, what's the big deal? Everyone knows who Kate Middleton is, and you're right. Before she married Prince William in 2011, she was known to the world as Kate Middleton. It's the name that was plastered across every headline during their courtship and engagement. It's familiar, it's relatable, and for many people, it just stuck. However, in the world of royal protocol, titles are everything. When she married into the royal family, her official title became Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Cambridge. And more recently, after the late Queen Elizabeth passed away and King Charles ascended the throne, her title changed again to Her Royal Highness Catherine, Princess of Wales. We don't know the exact number of complaints, but it was significant enough to prompt the broadcaster to issue a formal public apology. The BBC's statement was quite direct. It said, "During our coverage of memorials to commemorate Armistice Day, we mistakenly referred to Catherine, Princess of Wales, as Kate Middleton. These were errors during hours of live broadcasting, for which we apologize. Throughout our Armistice Day coverage more broadly, we referred to Catherine by her correct title. The reaction wasn't just from the public, it even drew comments from politicians. Jim Shannon, a member of Parliament for Strangford in Northern Ireland, took to social media to say, a reminder to BBC News, to educate its broadcasters that the Princess of Wales has not been Kate Middleton since 2011. Her correct title is Catherine, Princess of Wales. Get it right." That's a pretty sharp rebuke from a public official, and it highlights just how seriously these things are taken in certain circles. This whole situation really opens up a fascinating discussion about tradition versus modern familiarity. On one hand, the BBC, as the national broadcaster, is expected to adhere to the highest standards of formality and accuracy, especially when it comes to the royal family. Using the correct titles is a sign of respect for the institution of the monarchy itself. For many, calling her Kate Middleton is seen as diminishing her current role and status as the wife of the heir to the throne. It's seen as informal to the point of being disrespectful, particularly during a national event like the Armistice Day commemoration. The argument is that her name isn't just a name, it's tied to her constitutional position. On the other hand, there's the reality of public perception. The name Kate Middleton has a powerful brand recognition that Catherine, Princess of Wales, is still building. News outlets often have to balance formal protocol with what is most recognizable and searchable for their audience. For years, headlines using Kate Middleton would likely get more clicks than those using her formal title. It's a media habit that's proven hard to break, not just for the BBC, but for news organizations worldwide. It's also interesting to note that the princess herself has been known to be quite down-to-earth. While her public-facing name is Catherine, it's been widely reported that Prince William and her family and friends still call her Kate. So, in her private life, Kate is very much alive and well. This controversy is purely about her public and official title. The event where this all happened was the National Memorial Arboretum in Staffordshire. The Princess of Wales was there to mark the 2-minute silence on Armistice Day. She also released a poignant video message for the occasion, focusing on the importance of remembrance. In the video, she said, "When we remember, we connect with service in a personal way. We learn from the courage of others, and we carry their stories forward, so they are not forgotten." She went on to say, "It's not just about the past, it's about shaping who we become in the future." Remembrance teaches us empathy, resilience, and responsibility. Her message was powerful and very well received, but unfortunately, the news coverage of her appearance got overshadowed by this debate over her name. So, what do you all think? Is this a major misstep by the BBC that deserved an apology and public correction? Or is it an understandable slip of the tongue that's been blown out of proportion? It's a classic clash between formal tradition and modern, informal media culture. Where do you draw the line between respect for a title and using the name that everyone knows and recognizes? Personally, I can see both sides. The BBC has a duty to be correct, but it's also easy to see how a presenter, live on air for hours, could revert to a name that was dominant for over a decade. It's a tough one. This isn't the first time the BBC and the royal family have had a complicated relationship, and it probably won't be the last. From major interviews to minor protocol blips like this, the scrutiny is always intense. It just goes to show how every single word matters when you're talking about the monarchy. Can let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Was the BBC right to apologize, or is it a non-issue? I'm really curious to hear your take on this. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on more stories like this, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next one.